After our secret marriage, I asked to consummate our union for the third time, and was rejected by my husband Tobias Lorne once again. Just then, I noticed the scrolling live chat on the screen. The side character still doesn't realize her abstinent husband is an incubus, does she? The male lead refuses to touch his newlywed wife because he wants to save his first time for the heroine. 3 days from now, the male lead will pick up the heroine from abroad, and that very night, they'll check into a hotel and make love like there's no tomorrow. The male lead married the side character out of obligation. If she doesn't wake up, she'll be nothing but a nominal Mrs. Lorne for life. I stared at Tobias, my heart racing. Could he really be an incubus? Outside, lightning flashed and thunder roared as the wind howled. I woke with a start and, wearing my pajamas, went to knock on Tobias's door. He opened it, dressed in a robe, 2 droplets of water still clinging to his chest. He must have just showered. Nervously, I asked, Tobias, can I sleep with you tonight? He hesitated, listening to the thunder, then said, come in. I slipped under the covers beside Tobias, feeling safe and warm. Back when we were dating, Tobias knew I was afraid of thunderstorms. Every time there was thunder, he'd hold me as we slept. Those moments tested his restraint. He'd always take a cold shower afterward. Now, 3 months into our marriage, he still slept in a separate room every night. I'd asked twice before to consummate our marriage, and both times he refused, but tonight I was determined to try a third time. Once Tobias was in bed, I pressed close to him and whispered softly, Tobias, can we consummate tonight? His body stiffened. Unlike in the early days, he didn't pull me into his arms. He was far more composed than I expected. Even his voice held no hint of passion. Don't you have dance rehearsal tomorrow? Go to sleep early. Stop thinking about this. Rejected a third time. My throat tightened and even breathing felt sharp. Okay. I swallowed my hurt and slipped out of Tobias's embrace. That's when I saw the live chat scrolling again. The side character still doesn't realize her abstinent husband is an incubus, does she? The male lead refuses to touch his newlywed wife because he wants to save his first time for the heroine. 3 days from now, the male lead will pick up the heroine from abroad, and that very night, they'll check into a hotel and make love like there's no tomorrow. The male lead married the side character out of obligation. If she doesn't wake up, she'll be nothing but a nominal Mrs. Lorne for life. I stared at Tobias, my heart racing. Could he really be an incubus? I refused to believe it. I especially couldn't believe he was saving his first time for another woman. The live chat started again. Incubi can't resist being teased. If you're unsure, just try flirting with him. Weren't you the best at flirting with him before? Show us your best moves to find out once and for all. Despite just being rejected, I summoned my courage and tried again. Determined, I flipped on top of him and covered his lips without a word. At first, he struggled, but then, for some reason, he melted into the kiss. 2 minutes later, he gently pushed me away, his eyes distant as he stood. Go to sleep. I have work to finish. Watching him stride toward the study, I froze. The live chat flashed again. Amara, you have to believe it now, right? He was clearly moved when you kissed him, but he still pushed you away because he doesn't want to give you his first time. He'd rather sit in the study all night than touch you. What are you still hoping for? I was confused. If he loved another, why marry me? Why keep our marriage secret? The live chat gave me the answer. Because Celeste Quillian refuses to marry him. If he could marry Celeste, he wouldn't have married you. You're just a tool to spite Celeste. Celeste's been abroad for 3 years without returning. You married Tobias 3 months ago, and now you've forced her back. Tobias's marriage to you is a bargain. You don't really think he's fallen for you, do you? If you're that naive, you'll be the one crying later. Celeste Quillian. So the woman he loved was named Celeste. I remembered seeing that name on his phone once. In his contacts, he was still in touch with her. I stared at the ceiling, dazed. Was the happy marriage I imagined just an illusion? 3 days later, after rehearsal at the dance studio, I sat in my car and called Tobias. The performance was 2 days away, and I was exhausted but hopeful. Tentatively, I asked, Tobias, are you coming home for dinner tonight? Tonight. He hesitated, then said, I have something to do. I won't be home for dinner. Don't wait up. Oh, okay. I hung up, feeling empty. The live chat exploded. Tobias is at the airport picking up Celeste Quillian. When he says don't wait for him, it means he won't be home tonight. Go home, wash up, and sleep. If you're lonely, maybe hit a bar and find a male model. I was about to drive home but suddenly turned toward the airport. The live chat might not be true. I had to see for myself. At the airport, I hid on the second floor and saw Tobias holding a sign that read Celeste Quillian, a bouquet in his other hand. About 10 minutes later, a stunning woman with a curvy figure emerged from the exit. She spotted Tobias immediately and embraced him warmly. That must be Celeste. Tobias handed her the flowers, and they headed to the underground parking lot. The live chat scrolled. They're checking into a hotel with someone like Celeste. How could Tobias resist? He's endured so much before. Tonight he'll finally let loose. My legs felt like lead. I lost all strength. I had thought Tobias and I were each other's first loves, that our journey from campus sweethearts to marriage was beautiful. Turns out, I was just a side character. Driving away from the airport, I passed a 5-star hotel near home. I caught sight of Tobias's car entering the underground garage. The live chat urged, are you going to catch them in the act? It'll be thrilling. Since Tobias betrayed you first, why give him any face? Go in while they're at it. Seeing it with your own eyes will make you give up. I hit the gas but then changed my mind and drove home. Even knowing he was with Celeste, I didn't want to make things harder. If this relationship was truly over, we might as well part amicably. The next morning, Saturday, I watered the plants on the terrace. I saw Tobias cross the garden and enter the mansion, looking exhausted and unsteady. The live chat joked, did Tobias have an 800-round battle with Celeste last night? Why is he so drained? No way. Incubi have incredible stamina. Tobias's level could last 3 days straight. Blame Celeste's irresistible charm for his loss of control. First time indulging. It's normal to overdo it. I wanted to spend my life with Tobias, but his actions broke my heart just as despair overwhelmed me. A moderator chat flashed among the live chat. Don't overthink it. The male lead's first time is still intact. How could I not overthink? Everything pointed to something unusual between him and Celeste. I debated whether to confront Tobias. If he truly loved Celeste, I'd step aside, but Tobias came home exhausted, slept all day, and skipped dinner before retreating to his room. I swallowed my words. The next day at 11 a.m., Tobias called. His voice was lazy, as if just waiting waking up. We're having lunch at the Lorne estate later. You're out. I was wandering in a nearby park. The live chat said. He's just testing you. If he really wanted you at the estate, he wouldn't be sleeping in until 11. If you say no, he'll take Celeste instead. I wasn't in the mood to join him at the estate. I didn't even know how to face him. Trying to keep my voice neutral, I said. Tobias, I won't be going to the estate this time. You go ahead. Do you have other plans? He asked. I'm meeting a friend for lunch. I have my own life. Being married to you doesn't mean I have to fit your schedule, I said quickly. Tobias paused, then soothed. Okay. Have fun with your friend. If you're busy in the future, just tell me in advance. I won't hold you back. Got it. I hung up, eyes stinging but no tears falling. The live chat mocked. Tobias just said a few sweet words and you softened. He's hoping you won't go. Wait until after lunch. Call the estate's housekeeper and see if Celeste was there. I ate alone at a restaurant, unexpectedly running into Miles Jourdain, a college senior. Miles had once pursued me but lost to Tobias. He asked about my marriage, but I avoided the topic. How about you? How's everything? He humbly replied. After college, my dad gave me some startup capital. My company's doing okay. The live chat suggested. Side character. Miles is perfect for you. His company will grow big. You'd be happy with him. Tobias already has Celeste. Why cling to him if he cheats? Find your own happiness. Miles has been secretly in love with you all these years, still single, waiting for you. Miles's net worth can't compare to Tobias's. Are you just after the Lorne family fortune? I ignored the live chat. When I was about to leave, I paid the bill early. Miles insisted on treating me to a movie, but I said I was busy. He immediately bought tickets for next Saturday at 8 p.m. and sent them to me. Next Saturday at 8, I'll be waiting outside the theater. Don't miss it. On the way home, I couldn't resist calling Margaret Wycliffe, the housekeeper at the Lorne estate. Quietly, I asked, Margaret, is anyone else coming to the family lunch today? She answered, Miss Celeste came to the estate for lunch. Oh, okay, just checking. I hung up, disappointed. So Tobias and Celeste were already this close. If I didn't go to the estate, he'd take her instead. I had overestimated our relationship. That night, exhausted, I returned home. Tobias was waiting on the sofa. When I entered, he stood, his tall frame blocking my path. His handsome face was tense, voice low and heavy. I called you. Why didn't you answer? Why are you so late? I could tell he cared, worried about me. My phone was on silent. I mumbled, avoiding his gaze. I was out late with friends. Is that not allowed? He noticed my mood and softened his lips in